Hey guys, I guess not too many people are joining in today, so we can just do the update, record it, post it on Discord, and then everyone can listen to it asynchronously. Are you okay with that, Taco?
Sure, yeah, let's hit it off.
One sec. Alright. Cool, so as usual, we'll do brief updates, some call to actions. If anyone joins for MA, we can do the MA. If not, we'll just upload the recording, post it on Discord. So Taco, if you wanna dive in with the updates, and then I have some random stuff at the end on my end.
Yeah, sure. So for LandWorks, I'm going to start off with an update on the recent proposal we submitted in the Decentraland DAO. So based on the discussion that we had in the Discord about voting power, what happened is that basically the landowners who list their land in LandWorks kind of lose their voting power by listing the land, because the voting power is transferred to the land. Thus, the voting power sits within the LandWorks protocol. And we went out to figure out if there's a way we can bring back the voting power back to the landowners. And interestingly enough, Decentraland have already solved this for their own renting marketplace. So they've solved it with a snapshot strategy that they've done. There was a proposal voted. It was, by the way, drafted by one of their developers. It was voted and enacted as well. And that's I think in the beginning of this year is when that happened. So what we did is that we created a proposal to do essentially the same thing for LandWorks, making sure that whenever a landowner lists a land in LandWorks, rather than the voting power associated with the land is transferred to the contract, it sits with the landowner. We know that already that this is possible. So what we did is we kind of like created a very similar strategy, snapshot strategy based on the Decentraland snapshot strategy, submitted the proposal. And the main feedback that we received from the Decentraland DAO was that we should first vote this within our own EnterDAO, which the thinking here was that this is all for the best, this is all for the good, and this was requested by our community. So we didn't see kind of like why would someone go for a no here. However, we took absolutely the feedback, went back, we voted it, we submitted a proposal in our snapshot. As I'm sure some of you saw, people came in, we had an outstanding yes for this, that we want indeed our landowners to keep their voting power. So we went back to the Decentraland and we resubmitted the proposal with an already voted decision on our end. And unfortunately, we didn't meet the threshold for the proposal to be enacted. I think the last day for voting was on Monday, this Monday. However, it was a valuable exercise, to be quite honest, because Dicho, who's our community manager, went out, reached out to a lot of different people. We had calls with two of the largest delegates in the Decentraland, explaining to them what we're trying to achieve. They were behind us. They understood what we're trying to achieve. Although it's a little bit more technical, we're able to communicate that effectively. However, we didn't reach the threshold. Nevertheless, however, we are going to continue having those conversations with various delegates, with various people who have more influence within the community. And we're trying to spread awareness that basically what we're trying to do here is that we're trying to democratize the voting power. And rather than sitting locked in a contract, we want it to be used within the Decentraland DAO, and of course, make sure that we empower our community to do so. So it's something that we'll continue to fight for. We're dedicated to do it. Probably we'll spend the following month to have different conversations, spread awareness, as I said, and then we'll go for it and resubmit it. So we'll keep you posted on how that goes. In regards to the advertisement, as shared on the last AMA, we have a new partner. The new partner is called MetaAds, and as I'm sure some of you saw, we have already our first campaign with them. It's a scene on the larger plots that we have on the central land, and basically the campaign is for Maybelline. We're seeing that Maybelline as a brand are doing very interesting digital campaigns, and this is one of them. And we're very happy that it's hosted on LandWorks Land. We're keeping the same scenes on the other plots, which are the 1x1s, the 1x2s, the smaller ones. Although we'll be updating them next month with an advertisement of our own, so keep an eye on that. We'll let you know when this is done. Unfortunately, we're seeing a drop in the unique views for the ads as a whole. And although the payouts are smaller, although the unique views are smaller, payments are continuing to happen for all of the plots. So we'll keep you posted on how the other campaigns go and what's in store for upcoming campaigns from our partners. And last but not least, I want to reach out to the whole community again. We're always open to various partnerships and kind of like ideas as well. So if you have an interesting partnership in mind, or you have a connection to a metaverse where you think LandWorks would make sense, where you think renting would make sense, please don't hesitate to let us know. We're open to having conversations around different partnerships, around integrating more metaverses in LandWorks. Protocol is always trying to find and trying to onboard the next project. So just don't hesitate to reach out in the Discord. And with that being said, I think that's the last one that I had on my list. Back to you, Z.
All right, thanks, Echo. Cool. So now on my end, just a couple, I guess one or two call to action. So first, we have, we've been saying for the last couple of AMAs that we're now having a governance section in the Discord to discuss governance proposals. So we basically moved the forum to Discord, and we already have a couple of proposals there. So the first one was around not proposals but discussions. So they're not out for voting, just having a community discussion. The first one was for potentially exploring a generic NFT renting marketplace, and the second one, which is more recent and active, was whether or not we should stake the ETH from the treasury. It's a bit of a controversial topic, but we would love to hear more opinions from community members in there, or in general, just would like more activity in the governance sections, or if you guys have any um, comments on that, or if you have ideas for new governance discussions or proposal, this is the place to do so. And we would love for everybody to chip in and start new discussions if you have new ideas for the DAO. I guess this was one thing. Second one is just something that I wanted to address. So, some community members, I guess, asked us if we have. They saw that Barnbridge recently shut up shop because they're getting basically investigated by the SEC, and just want to say that we don't have any news about that. We are not in active partnership relations with them. From what I know, it's related to what I've seen on Twitter. It's mostly related to Coinbase being investigated as well when they're listed on the exchange. And on our end, we currently are all fine legally, so this is not affecting our DAO in any way. So we have basically no issues at this point. We're looking good, and the DAO is operational, so there are no concerns on our end, and we're not related to Barnbridge at the moment in any case. So just wanted to address that. I guess that's it on my end. Not sure if Dicho has anything else that we should address, and if not, we can wrap it up. So let me know, Dicho.
I think that's it.
All right. I guess Dicho was talking with a community member, and there was a request for having more analytics about Enter and on the website, but I assume for the token there are too many websites that you can get data from. So if you guys as a community want a particular metric or have an idea for analytics or dashboard that we can build, make sure to ping us or just post your idea somewhere in the governance section could be a good spot. So happy to address any cool ideas about that if there are such. But I guess that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the Discord. As always, this is getting uploaded, so see you soon.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.